Okay, good morning, gentlemen. Morning, Geert. Guys, apologies for the late start, but as you can see, I had to swap over to 2020 quickly. There are things in my explain I'm not allowed to show you because we were busy doing beta testing and stuff on a product, so I forgot. And as I started it up, I realized because all these little things started popping up all over, and so I have to just start over quickly. And here we are. 2020 needs to start up. I've got McDrying here with me. We've got a whole host of guys upstairs. We've got ATC. Morning, Mac.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Right, yeah. So I notified this division in whose airspace we're flying yesterday because of the issues we had earlier in some of the other streams where I forgot to tell them, and then things just got too busy, or we decided to fly too late, and there was just no time to really organize it. So this time I put some effort in it really to get the guys involved. And thank you if you guys are watching. Thank you so much, guys. I do apologize. It's nothing personal, things happened, and I do apologize again. And thank you for being here. Thank you to everybody providing ATC today. Morning, David. Mac, you're not on push to talk,
Good morning, Nico.
No, I'm not on push to talk.
And you're very loud. That's why I'm saying it, because all your
right,
sighing and everything comes through. And if you hear me breathing to the mic, please tell me as well, because I'm not on push to talk. It's too difficult to stream and to push to talk, and ATC in between.
FS Realistic connected.
Okay.
So while we're waiting, let me get this flight planning done, because I'm sitting here looking at the same screen as you do, and I'm not doing anything. Yeah, we might as well be constructive. Let's do this. Right, so I need to go back. I need to...
I was making reference to Navigraph and Simbrief earlier, Nico, in 22. It's integrated in the ATR aircraft. So now you can call all the data up from your link plan.
That's very nice.
They're hoping that will carry over to other aircraft products. They proved. I did try it last night. It all loads up okay in the ATR aircraft.
Okay, but that gives data. It's not messing with the actual weather engine.
No. It's not injecting any weather yet. No.
Yes. Yeah, okay.
It's just purely the flight planning and loading and routing and that at the moment.
Gotcha. Now that I'm also in the background quickly busy setting up this flight, we always fly into Rovaniemi because this is the destination airport for the Santa Claus Christmas fly-in that we do on IVA. I said to Uncle John, it's high time we fly out of it as well. And it just so happens that this is where my assignment is, so it all worked out very nicely.
I mean, you wouldn't be able to integrate Navigraph directly into the PMDG at the moment, but there's an application called Navigraph. If you go to the Navigraph downloads page, but it makes all the charts available in 2020.
I've got it. No, I've got it. I'll show it to you now.
I was going to say, if you do the drop-down bar at the top, it's there.
Morning, Krister. Mac, I'll show you what I've got. I actually think I disabled it because I don't use it, but I know it's there. You know, and I have opened it and had a bit of a look around.
Yeah.
We'll do it now on stream. Maybe see if we learn something. Oh, I didn't pick my parking. Haha. Let me show you something else as well while we are here. And by the way, I see GSX was on special, so I bought it this week. I've not used it. I haven't tried it. I haven't used it in so many years. I'll have to go and watch a few videos to figure out how it works, or one of the guys using it will have to show me again, because I literally bought it, went to have a look at it, and that's it. Yeah, I couldn't even get it going, to be honest, and I didn't have time to mess around with it, so it's just as it is. So let me quickly show you this. Right, this is a nifty feature from this new toolbar. Remember, I don't use that built-in simulator one. So if we go here to this little portal thing,
This should be, one of them should be Navigraph if you've got it.
Yeah, exactly. It will be, but I think I moved it off. I'll check now. What I need to find is just, I need to go and quickly see where can I park, because now we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 guys there already. So 3, 4, 1, 2, no? So according to what I see in the group flight info, number 2 should be open. Now what happens is, usually in normal standard 2020 you've got to go back to the main menu and respawn in, but this little tool here actually gives you the ability to just quickly warp yourself there. Yeah, there you go.
I'll have to talk to you about that sometime.
Yeah. Alright, so it's skew as hell, but it's there. Right, then the other thing, let's look at this Navigraph thing here. There's the Navigraph thing there. I didn't move it too far away. But before we do that, I don't know why my 2020, maybe somebody that knows 2020 better than me can tell me, my real time is never on, and I always have to come and set it. And then I just need to make sure that my Xenviro is working. Looks like it's running. There we go. Then that's the Navigraph thingamajig we were looking at, or talking about, at least. Now we're going to look at it.
My only question about that so far is you cannot move it off screen. So if you've got 2 screens, you can't pull it across to another screen.
Well, I'm not spanning. I think if you span your screen, you might be able to, but I mean, my one, I just fly from one screen, you know?
Yeah. It's stuck. You can't separate it out of the simulator window.
No. But that's why you've got desktop charts running on the outside if you really want to.
Yeah.
You just don't run it inside. Okay, so I don't see the weather thing here. There's no weather thing here, Mac.
I forget how you switch the weather. Oh, croaky, I forgot.
No, because as far as I know, there needs to be an extra icon over here. Let me just open the desktop charts outside quickly. I'll show you outside.
Yeah, may not be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not in the one that you see inside of 2020. Let me
okay.
just quickly display
Oh,
capture.
right.
See,
Okay.
there's the icon. There's the little weather cloud icon. See that one?
We can't see it.
Okay, that's because you're looking locally. Just look quickly on YouTube. Oh, wait. I'll change my screen here. Hold on. So if I
I'm
can-
looking on YouTube.
Okay, well, give it 8 seconds. There it is.
Maybe I'm behind you.
Yeah, just click live. Morning, Magnus.
Okay.
Okay, you got it. See, there's the icon. It's the third one. It's right in the middle. Third one from the top, third one from the bottom. It's a little cloud with a sun. So this is the desktop chart one, right? So it's definitely in desktop charts,
Yeah.
but it's not in
That's
2020.
fair enough. That's
So
fair enough. Yeah.
I haven't received any notification that I should update or anything. Maybe it still needs
No,
an update.
I must admit I didn't look for the weather in 2020.
Okay.
But I know that they're proposing it's coming.
All right.
Interesting.
Yeah, I'm just starting all my stuff in the background here as well now. Just bear with me. I don't have a specific profile for the 600. I don't fly it that much, but that's good enough for now.
Oh, we're flying the baby, are we?
Yeah. I was telling George the other day, when him and me and Uncle John were talking, I said to him, I was kind of upset with him getting sick because he's still owing me some liveries, and the 700 is one. We had a bit of a laugh about that. I said, you can't go yet, don't die on me. We need liveries first. Fortunately, he laughed with.
Yeah. Oh, he's getting I think it's novelty's worn off. He's getting a bit bored. He wants to get fit and away from there again. So,
I'm sure. Right, so Anthony is supposed to be on number 1. I don't know why this thing spawned me so skew like that, if that's the standard way, but...
I must admit, a couple of airports I've not been impressed with the ramp stuff in 2020.
Well, the funny thing is this is payware add-ons, so...
Really? Wow.
I'm not sure if this is just the way it's spawned, that little tool didn't put it in the correct alignment. I don't know. I don't feel like stopping and starting again, so we'll just accept it as is.
Well, presumably in your position there, you don't have to do a pushback.
Yeah, I'll just tell them I'll just taxi out, because if Anthony was still there, and obviously somebody here at number 3, you were supposed to be at number 3. That was Uncle John, but we all know Uncle John's long gone already.
Yeah.
So we'll check. We'll see. Right. Okay. Well, so far so good. What else do I need? I need my Sim Toolkit Pro. Okay, we'll worry about that later. Oh, there's an update to STKP anyway, so it's going to take a few seconds to do the update for us, then we'll just restart.
Skymatix 008, when able, monitoring ground 2.8, wind 180 degrees 4 knots, varying between 090 to 250 degrees, runway 21 cleared for takeoff and zero flight.
I'm just waiting for that update.
Runway 21, cleared for takeoff.
There we go.
008. When able, will change to Unicom, and thank you very much for your service, sir. Much appreciated.
Russia 260, taxi to holding point Delta, runway 21 via Tango.
Oh, you idiot.
Taxi to hold point runway 21 via Tango Delta, Russia 260.
Rovaniemi Tower, good morning. Skymatix 052 on gate 8. Information echo on board, requesting IFR to Tallinn as filed.
Skymatix 05 Tokyo to Tallinn, runway 21 RENVI 3 Alpha departure, climb flight level 340, squawk 4755.
And clear to destination as filed, runway 21. The RENVI 3 Alpha departure, climbing to flight level 340 and squawking 4755 for Skymatix 052.
Skymatix 052 clearance, correct.
Good morning, Mark. Mark, yeah, it's a story. We're okay, but just for the benefit of the viewers, I'll quickly put them into the picture as well. So I did mention in one of my previous streams last week that I was expecting this huge water tank to get to the house because we were going to be without water for a number of days. So we're still without water. The Rand Water guys actually put out a press release yesterday that they did finish the work yesterday morning at 5 a.m. So they were ahead of schedule. But they also warned us before that it's going to take a couple of days for all the pipes to get filled again, because now they're filling the reservoirs, and from the reservoirs they need to then fan out to the rest of Johannesburg. Greater Johannesburg is affected. I think it was 138 suburbs in Johannesburg were without water. So I'm still on the tanks. We are very thankful and grateful for the good Lord above for providing the common sense to and also the finances to get those tanks, because it was something that happened rather quickly. And when I took the last of the tanks out of the yard at the hardware. So it's running. We've got water. It's not perfect.
260 on short hold for runway 21 Delta.
Russia 260, when able, monitoring ground 2.8, wind 180 degrees 4 knots, varying between 090 to 250 degrees, runway 21, cleared for takeoff, enjoy your flight.
Right, anyway, sorry about
Runway
ATC.
21, clear for takeoff, C260, bye-bye.
So yeah, anyway, we had to get filters. We had to get all kinds of things. It's not built into the actual house. It's not connected to the plumbing. That will be the next step, is to get a proper decent pump and decent filters. But that's another 10,000 rand that we have to just save for a little bit, and then we'll do that. We'll connect it up proper, so if it ever happens again, because this is now the second time it's happened, and we'll just take care of it as it comes, but so far so good. We've gone from load shedding stage 1 and 2 right up to stage 6, and if I can guess, we're probably teetering on about load shedding stage 8. So if it wasn't for solar, we wouldn't have electricity, and that would be for a whole bunch of hours in a day. But we're making the best of it, It's one of those things, and that's the summary. I don't want to go into too much detail, but we've survived, and we're grateful for the facilities we have now. So we're managing, not like it's not normal in any way, shape, or form, but we're managing.
Just makes me appreciative of what we've got in our country compared with yours, Nico.
Oh yeah. No, you guys must enjoy what you have, eh? Okay, that's all done. Mac, I managed to find, and for the guys on the stream as well, maybe I should just show you a picture. I managed to find what's called an aqua blitz as well, which is basically a heating element that you put into the bath. So instead of boiling water, you just drop this thing into the bath, and then it warms the water for you. Just like boiling a kettle. Let me quickly see if I can find that picture. Because I mean, we're on gas and everything now, so for that's one of the pictures I took just to show everybody. We've got the little gas cooker. I've got plenty of other gas bottles and stuff. That's just the one we were using then. We've got the internal filter, and then we've got a little jug filter as well. And then for the bath, it looks funny and all. That's the water for the toilet. I took some double-sided tape, and I fastened the electrical socket to the little table thing there, whatever you call that thing in English. Sorry, not familiar with that term. But anyway, then obviously you just drop this thing in there, and it warms the water for you. And there's the water coming from the hose pipe from the tank, Just, you have to live kind of weirdly for a few days. But like I say, at least we've got it, We're thankful and grateful for that. And this morning, I'm going to tell you this story. We had load shedding, and my wife made the mistake. She plugged one of those things in, and it wasn't covered with water. The whole thing burnt out, that element. It just destroyed itself. Told her, we don't plug things in when...
dear.
Yeah, we don't plug things in when there's no electricity, and then you forget about it. So the electricity came on, load shedding stopped, the electricity came on. 5 seconds later, it just tripped again, and I went, oh no, don't tell me we're going to be without electricity from the supplier again the whole day, Then it turned out it was that thing that just burst into flames, blew up. So, with all that said and done, you've got to still use a bit of, common sense and, be careful what you do and how you do it, eh?
Yeah.
Right, we are looking at... show you my SD copy here. Fuel 5.1. This is nice. I think I showed you this before, but this is an add-on I bought also to get the FMC going in a web browser facility, which SDKP gives me. So I can run it from there or from the cockpit. I don't have to be in the aircraft to run it. It's really nice. You can put it on your mobile phone and your tablet as well. Because it runs off a browser, so it's really easy.
Is that WebFMC?
It's a similar thing. No, this is for 2020.
Yeah.
This is called, I'll tell you now, Avia. Something Avia, something like that.
Is it free?
No. It's like 10 euros or something. I paid at some market.
Okay.
But for me, it's worth it because, I mean, when I don't stream and I'm just flying here by myself, I just do everything like I'm doing now. I don't necessarily go and sit and work in the cockpit and do my things. Zero fuel weight. 14.
And Tower Skymatix 052, ready for pushback and start.
Your mic is on, Mike.
Skymatix 052, push and start up approved, facing north, QNH 1008.
Push and start approved, facing north, QNH 1008, Skymatix 052.
Morning SFX. Right, I beat to ask my clearance. Yeah, I had to switch over to 2020 because I'm busy doing beta testing on a product in Explain that I couldn't show you guys. So I forgot initially, and as it started up and all these windows started popping up on my screen, I realized, oops, no. Got to quickly change over. Righto, let's see. Web.
Everybody else deserted you bar 2 people.
Oh, it happens, Mac. It happens. Where are we? We're up there somewhere. Yeah, there we are. Oh, look at that train. Look how many guys are flying. This is so cool. This is really nice. Okay, so we have
10 altogether.
Echo. Yeah. Morning, Alex. Right. Mark, we are probably about half an hour out of city centre. So in one of the suburbs, we're a little bit more north. I think it's more northeast. Just thinking quickly. Okay, Alex, enjoy. Stay strong, brother. I've also got work to do, but we'll worry about that later. I'm going to fly now. Right, so Rovaniemi Tower, good morning, Skymatix 001, gate number 2, Bravo 736. We have information Echo and requesting IFR clearance to Tallinn, please. Hello, Jacob.
Skymatix 001, Rovaniemi Tower, hello, key to Tallinn, runway 21, RENVI 3 Alpha departure, current flight level 390, and squawk 4134.
Squawk 4134, runway 21, RENVI 3 Alpha departure, flight level 390, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, clearance correct.
Jacob, this is how I spawned into 2020, so I don't know. Let's have a look, see quickly. I don't think I need to actually do a pushback. If you don't mind, I'll just start taxiing from here. So I'll pull a fast right and just get on the taxiway and go. Let me just see my orientation on the actual chart quickly. If you really want me to push back, I think I need to put my tail to the left, so I'll probably face west. Thank you, SFX. Thank you, man. Yeah, go rest, man. Go rest. Enjoy. Jacob, what do you mean SU? Sorry, I'm probably still asleep. SU is catching me. I don't know what you mean with SU. There goes someone. Oh, so we're taking runway to start up. Yeah, start up and taxi. Yeah, obviously. Yes, I think that's better. We're just going to start up taxi, get out of the way. They go into the taxiway. You can see I'm still half asleep, SU. That's so easy to understand. Start up, but anyway.
Tower Skymatix 052, ready for taxi.
Skymatix 052, taxi to Holly Point Echo, runway 21 via Tango.
Taxiing holding point Echo, runway 21 via Tango, Skymatix 052.
Yeah, Mark, if it wasn't for the beta testing I'm doing, I would be in the Zibo. That was the whole plan, okay? But my NDA and stuff doesn't allow me to share things like that. It's a bit sensitive. And so literally you can see in Discord, the first statement that was made in the stream room is going to show you it was intended for Zibo and all those things. But you know, it is what it is. And then after starting it up, I realized, can't show you that. And I had to make a plan. You know, it's either me flying this now and enjoying the morning, or not doing a stream at all and then flying on my own. So I thought, no, well, everybody's expecting a stream and I want to stream, so I might as well just do it this way. SFX, who was it who asked? I think it was him. Yeah. If you're still here, SFX, because you said you're leaving as well. I don't have any opinion on 24. Honestly, I've got no opinion on FS 2024. It is what it is, just as any other sim updates, I suppose it's theirs. I watched a video where the guys explained they've basically reached the limit of what 2020 can do. So for them to give us more and better features and facilities for the developers, they have to, change it significantly enough to warrant a new name, and that's it. At least the guys are honest. If they reach a limit, they reach a limit. Oh, Magnus, we can only hope, huh? Now, just on the topic of upgrading and all, I know I told you guys on one of my streams, I'm not going to upgrade to P3D version 6. And I must be honest with you, the more I think about it, the more I want to do it, just to have it. I've always had it. It's feeling strange not to have P3D on my system. Most of the aircraft that I want to fly, the guys, including PMDG, said, sorry, our focus is somewhere else. We'll get back to it and then we'll talk about it again. So it's going to be a kind of a weird situation if I buy it now, because I don't have any add-ons to put in there. Not yet, at least. I see the Majestic Dash 8 is saying that they've got an installer for it already, but they are also still working on the intricate details, so it will work at least, but I don't want to buy it just for one aircraft kind of a thing. So I'm conflicted, as you can hear. So maybe I'll buy it, maybe I won't buy it, but at this time I haven't bought it. We'll talk about it later.
You may want to look into it, but I believe there's a workaround to get the PMDG.
I saw, Mac. Yeah.
Working in the new.
I saw something about that. I didn't go into detail with it, but I saw there was mention of it. So again, Mac, I'm not a guy who likes to jippo systems.
No. Well, it was the same. It's obviously just pointing at the correct folders, but they said it was the difference between when they went from another version. It was the same workaround procedure.
Okay.
I didn't go into it because I don't have PMDG.
Cleared for takeoff, runway 21, and we'll switch to Unicom 122 decimal 8 on departure. Thanks for ATC, Skymatix 052, good night.
Right, I'm ready to go. I am ready to go, so let's get this thing going.
So wonder you found any passengers? All the other aircraft have gone ahead of you?
Mac, I've got a couple of people that only fly with me. They won't fly with anybody else.
Okay.
They pay extra premium. Christer, on that note, I can tell you one thing. I'm a fairly clever guy, you know that, okay? And I love my flight simulators and all. But if I didn't have guys like Rab or Patty to help me set up my 2020, I would probably still not even bother to do it, because the effort to get this flippin' simulator to talk to your controllers and to actually work the way that you feel comfortable with it is hell, man. This is not easy. Okay, and obviously if you don't know any better and you don't have an explained background, I suppose it could be easier. But I mean, there's a couple of the options used. Like for instance with the landing gear. It is so confusing, so weird. And I promise you, if I did not have somebody I could go to actually help me set this thing up, I would have given it up for a bad job. Yeah, you don't want a chore, Magnus. That's the other thing. And this is why I never bothered so much with 2020 in the beginning, because it became a chore. It became a hassle. It became a pain in the ass. And you know, to learn a new way of doing things and to then remember it for the next time, because you don't fly it every day and so on. It became a hell of a chore. It became a job. And it put me off completely. And that's why I say, if I didn't have somebody that could just take my hand and walk me through and actually bother to sit with me to help me get going, I probably wouldn't have 2020 running anyway in the first place now. I wouldn't even have bought it, to be honest. I got it as a gift last year, no, 2 years ago. When was it? 3 years ago. Whenever it came out, somebody bought it to me, gifted it to me as a gift, you know, for my birthday. So I've got it. So I use it every now and then, but it's by no means my go-to sim, by no means at all. And, you know, the worst is when somebody comes to me and asks me for help now. I don't know. I just don't know the systems. I don't know how to set everything up proper. I'm going to have to, if anything goes wrong with the sim...
Skymatix 052, Squawk Moon Charlie, please.
If anything goes wrong, I'm going to have to refer back to those guys and say, come help me again, because I don't know. And the effort to get it back up and running again, I don't know if I'm up to it, to be honest.
Apologies, walking mode Charlie, Skymatix 052.
Okay, thank you.
Right, so let's see what's spotting. Let's close the doors. These actions. Doors close. Mark, yeah. The camera system was a nightmare until somebody showed me, Patty showed me how it works. Now it's okay, you know, I've got my presets, I can jump around. I haven't even set up all the presets in this aircraft yet, but I've got the basics, you know, and it was a nightmare to get going. If you don't have somebody that can actually show you how to do it, and if you can't find the correct YouTube video to show you how to do it, it's a nightmare, man. It's a total nightmare. Anyway, let's get going. Rovaniemi Tower Skymatix 001, ready for a startup.
Skymatix 001, startup approved, QNH 1008.
Startup approved, QNH 1008, Skymatix 001. Pulled that one too soon. Go back. Let's try again. No, I get that, Magnus. I get that. You know, and that is actually one of the reasons I always say to guys, get all of the sims, man. Then you fly the one that's suited for your mission for the day. I know everybody can't afford both, and there are other circumstances, but you know, if you can, get all of them, because the one day you want to fly VFR and then MSFS is far superior. Anybody knows that, but you know, if it comes to actual simulation and not gaming, two different things, Two different things. And a lot of simmers don't understand the difference, and then they get into all these fights about one's better than the other and all this other nonsense. But, you know, I like to have all of them, and this is one of the reasons it feels weird not to have P3D on my system now, because I always have all of the sims. Steve, yes, true. That is why Chase Plane was so good for us in P3D and in FSX. Okay, but the Asobo or Microsoft, one of them or both of them, is not allowing Chase Plane or any other such product to come into FS 2020 yet. So if you know Chase Plane, it's brilliant. It's like X Camera. It is absolutely brilliant when it comes to cameras and things. But if they don't have permission to come in, they can't come in. You know, if they don't have access to all the correct APIs and code and whatever they need to get in, it's not doable. That's why Parallel 42 is making so many other add-ons and stuff. I mean, those guys are brilliant. It's them who made this little toolbar anyway. Comes from the same people. And if you go look at how Chase Plane works, this whole concept, I suppose, comes from Chase Plane, because it looks very similar. Yeah, no. That's a totally different thing. But I'm hoping one day Chase Plane will actually get in here. Right, so that's that. Oh, forgot the beacon. Sorry. There we go. Right, doors. No, then it wasn't a door. What am I looking at there? Hold on. Yeah, it's doors. I don't see it. Close. There's no doors open.
I'm sorry, but you'll never get a job with Ryanair, Nico.
Why?
Well, you've been streaming 47 minutes, been at the aircraft 47 minutes, and you're still not in the air.
Yeah, it's your fault, Mac. We're talking too much. Left over wing, right over wing. Why? Why is that still messing us about? I think that could be an error. That's not a real thing. That's not real. It's closed. It's definitely closed. I think that's an error. Exactly, Magnus. Okay. Right, so let us see. Rovaniemi Tower, Skymatix 001, ready for taxi.
Skymatix 001, taxi to holding point Echo, runway 21 via Tango.
Holding point Echo for runway 21 via Tango, Skymatix 001. Right. So we've got this error, but it's not a real error. Guys, if you want to speak to somebody that actually has this Toby tracker thing, speak to Erwin. Erwin here on Discord, he's got it and he loves it. He's raved about it many times. So just speak to him. excellent. Well, if you want to share the link, you can pop it into Discord and then I can put it into the stream for you. Just don't put the link directly into the stream because it will kick you out. It removes all your chats and comments. So just put the link in here. I'll gladly share it for you, Magnus. Come on. Why are you not releasing? Hello? Chocks. There's no chocks. It's removed, man. Okay, so how do we... I'm stepping on the toe brakes. I'm not getting any joy there. It's not going to move me. Yeah, brakes are set. Hello? Not releasing. Thank you. Right. Which button, Jacob? Which button? Because this is what I'm trying to find now. See, there's my brake axis. That's it. Jacob, it's not moving. It's just not going. Okay, I'm going to do something silly now. I'm going to try and do a pushback. Just to see if it doesn't help. I'm just going to push straight back for a while and then see, because it should provide some interference. The other thing is, let's check.
Would it make any difference if you switch to the newer brake and fuel selectors at all? I know that's what I've got.
There we go. Sorry, guys. Yeah, I'm talking and I didn't realize the mic's muted. It's because my daughter came in talking here. Sorry, I did answer you, David, and everybody else. Okay, so what I did was, as you can see, I've got the toggle set up for the parking brake now, and that's the only way I could get it to release. Mouse doesn't work. Anyway. Yeah, so here we go. See that this guy is gone. Nobody told me that I have to be an aircraft technician engineer as well. All I want to be is the pilot. Okay, right. Now I need to quickly share this. Okay, I did share that, so that's done. Thank you, Magnus. I need to go back to my charts.
Gonna have to leave in Nico or watch the stream later.
Okay, Mac, thanks for being here. That's cool, Jacob. It's fine. I'll be out of here in a jiffy. Don't worry about it.
Skymatix 001 when airborne, monitor unique 122.8, wind 190 degrees, 4 knots, varying between 150 to 220 degrees, runway 21, cleared for takeoff, enjoy the flight.
Thank you, sir. Thank you for your ATC, and sorry to keep you waiting. Skymatix 001 is cleared for takeoff on runway 21, and we'll switch Unicom when able. Skymatix 001.
No problem, we will see on Tallinn Tower.
Yeah, at least in Zipa we give that option, Stephen. You can set the real or simply. But yeah, in this one, it's weird, man. Steve, I did post the link earlier in the chat, so you must just scroll up. I'm not sure if you saw it, but I did put it in there. It is here in the chat. Toga. Yeah, just scroll up, Steve, it's there.
Session 5 stations, Rovaniemi Tower crossing, switching to unique 122.8. Bye bye, enjoy the flight.
Thanks, Jacob. Bye-bye. Shame, Stephen, yeah.
Yeah, I agree with Magnus makes some initial comments regarding VR and then head trackers. I haven't got down to head trackers yet, but I can vouch for the fact that VR, yeah, you can make yourself feel pretty ill pretty quick if you if you do it wrong. Yeah, particularly everybody's got different shaped faces, and just getting them actually to fit your face so that you don't get that sort of that blur, in places. I haven't used it extensively just because I've found, the few times I've used it, I felt
queasy
for the next hour or so. Yeah. Yeah, it's that feeling you get. You've got. I've had it before on.
Motion sickness.
Where where you've put your head down and your ears are telling your eyes and your ears aren't telling you the same thing. And man, that's that feeling. It takes sometimes it takes me hours before I actually come right, feeling right. So,
I hate that feeling. Thanks, Jacob. Gentlemen,
Yes.
in case you haven't realized, we've got the Bridgestone tower on now as well.
Yep,
Yeah, we've had to have a word with him because he had 08 as the approach. He's now changed it to 26.
Yeah. He literally just waited for me to take off, then he switched position, so just bear with him.
Oh, okay.
Alright. Cool, gents.
Wow,
Talk
so the
later.
same guy at
Yes, yeah, Jacob.
departure?
Yes,
Oh, okay.
Jacob, yeah.
Oh, it was somebody else. Well, we saw wait. Approach is Tismon.
Yeah, but tower is Jacob.
Jacob is tower.
Jacob's tower,
yeah. Okay.
Thanks.
Wow, Stephen. Yeah. Okay, gents, I just want to go get myself a coffee and I'll be back in 5 minutes because it's been a while that I've struggled to get in the air now, and you guys are welcome to go grab a coffee now to take a quick break before we hit the ATC guys and we have to stay at the desk again. So I'll speak to you in 5 minutes or so, plus minus. I'm back, gentlemen. I'm back with coffee and 2 cookies.
Hello.
Morning, Sasso.
Good morning.
How are you?
All good. A bit tired, but good. Happy days. You?
Yeah. It's been a weird week, but we can talk about it later. But I made it, and I'm here, and I'm flying. I wanted to fly Zebo. I wanted to fly Zebo this morning, but I couldn't because I've got other beta stuff I'm busy with in X-Plane. So I ended up flying 2020 and the 736.
Okay, yeah.
It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, it's a small baby. Yeah. Nice. I'm getting crazy because I'm trying to clean up a bit my E-drive. So basically, what I did, I used the how can I say, the solid drive that I bought, the SSD, to have X-Plane over there. But then when I bought FS 2020, in some way Microsoft created some default Windows folder over there connected with the download of FS 2020, and now I can't unlock those, and I cannot use these SSD for something else. So I should find a way, maybe through Microsoft Store, telling do not use that SSD anymore. Maybe.
You see, now this is exactly what I mentioned to the guys on stream earlier. I don't know how it works, but if you ask Rab or Patty, maybe one of those two guys, they're quite clued up with the technical side of things. Maybe they can tell you there's a trick how to move it. Because there's got to be a way of moving it without having to reinstall everything and things like that. But I don't know this. I installed mine on advice from Patty, and he helped me configure a lot of the stuff, and then Rab helped me with some of the stuff. But I'm clueless when it comes to 2020. I double click an icon, and I'm just a gamer in this thing, I don't know any technical side of it. I'm a bit stuck.
Yeah. No, but I think the problem is not on FS 2020 itself. It's more on the settings of the store, which will say basically when you want to install a game, you will go into that folder there. So I just have to modify that. So I don't know how.
Well, exactly what I'm trying to say. It's beyond me. I've never bothered to learn the technicalities of the sim and how it actually tells where to go, what to do.
Yeah.
Morning, Magnus. I see you popped in as well. Yeah. This is crazy. Everybody's going to be sitting and having their barbecue already, and then I'm only going to arrive at this airport.
Can you hear me now?
Yes, sir. Yeah, I can hear you.
Alright. Yeah, you're going to have to reinstall Sasa. And it's during the installation that you choose the path.
Yeah.
But it will always install on the C drive regardless, but it will place community folder and such on the drive you choose during install.
Actually, I don't want to install it again. All I want to do...
If you want to remove the folders that are there, then you have to change the permissions of the folders.
Okay.
Or you're going to have to find out what the registry key is.
Hold on.
Yeah.
I wrote an instruction on it in as a guide in the Threshold forum.
Okay. Because all it happened is in this E drive, which is the SSD, where it used to be FS 2020, now I have nothing, but I have these program files, which is empty basically. I have a Windows app folder and a Xbox games, but they are all empty. But I cannot delete those. And even if I,
Did you try format the drive?
I did it. But even if I do, those folders remain there. So I think that system is locked to Microsoft unless I try to do it as a exFAT.
No, you have to change the permissions of the folders.
Okay.
I'll send you the instructions. Hold on.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks, Magnus.
Thank you. I'm getting no, because I need this SSD, which is a 2 tera, so it's pretty big, and I will need to bring with me, the stuff. So I need it now, but not for Windows. Sorry, gents.
Format
I will
the
be back.
disk.
Give me a second. I will be back. Thanks. I will have a look now.
Yeah, sure.
Thank you.
Sorry about the rant in the instructions.
We all rant from time to time, man. I was amazingly calm this morning when my parking brake did not want to release. I promise you, I under normal circumstances would have been very much more angry. Many years ago, I saw this meme come over on Facebook. The guy said, he lives like a dog. He treats everything like a dog treats something. And it says that if you can't play with it and if you can't eat it, you wee on it and you walk away. So there are certain things in life that I've now employed that principle with. If I can't eat it and I can't play with it, I wee on it and I walk away. That's it. End of it. End of story.
Oh, that's a good life lesson.
It is 1-1.
Not happy with this controller, Nico.
Which one?
This approach controller.
Okay, but keep it. We'll talk about it afterwards, okay?
Will do.
Uncle John? Oh, he's left.
Whoa, I did it. Thank you very much. Wow.
Awesome.
Great.
Getting mad. Crazy. And I have to do for each folder apparently, eh? Not only that one, even program file and Xbox games.
Everything. Yeah. I put a link to that in the general chat in Skymatix as well.
Thank you very much. No, it's very important because otherwise you are basically stuck there.
It's directly, I don't know, it's insane that they're even doing this, locking down folders on your computer.
Yes.
Completely insane. I think I even wrote an entire article as a rant on that topic.
Then it's just an empty folder basically. So providing you you installed all the stuff, you don't need those. So why they're still there?
Yeah, exactly. It's garbage.
Oh, thank you so much. The folder is now empty.
You're welcome.
Magnus.
Yes, sir.
See, Andre fixed the last problem. You probably saw the conversation we had. I'm happy. Yes, it was bugging me that we couldn't get the correct details.
Yeah.
And it was a coincidence that I picked up on it. It wasn't something planned or anything. It just noticed. Problem.
Yeah.
Morning, XPL. Ooh, I'm ringing. Spam early on a Saturday morning. Can you believe it?
Nico, what time are you planning to land?
Let's have a look, see. 10:17 Zulu.
10:17. That's in about 30 minutes. All right. So what I will do, we'll go to do some course because I'm full of course to do, and I will be back just before maybe 10 past or something similar.
Okay.
Okay.
100%.
Thank you so much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, bye.
See you later. Bye. Bye-bye.
Look at that. Magically, the issue went away on its own. I suppose. Yeah. They even fix the stuff in flight. It's amazing. I'll fly with a range monkey like that any day, I promise you. Guys here on Discord, I'm sorry, something happened earlier and I obviously stopped the streaming here, but it's back up if you want to watch live instead of the delayed version on YouTube.
How far are you from top of descent?
Oh, it's right in front of me, sir. 41 nautical miles.
Thank you. No problems.
XPL, sorry, I only noticed the team viewer comment now. Yeah, who knows?
Back in a bit.
Okay. And that's my coffee done. Hello, Rob. Morning. Rob, difficult to say. I haven't looked at the FPS since Zinc came into play with X-Plane. I haven't compared it, but before the time, the FPS in 2020 was better. Okay, so in terms of optimization with my AMD graphics card, I think 2020 handles it a little bit better. But with Zinc now enabled, X-Plane gives it a really good run for its money. It's not that bad. I mean, I like flying my X-Plane much nicer now with Zinc on. Yeah, Christer. Yeah, I like to have it the way I want it to be. That will, Christer. I can't wait for it. But here we go. Approach, good morning, Skymatix 001. We are descending through flight level 200, going down flight level 110, Skymatix 001.
Skymatix 001, Tallinn radar, good afternoon, radar identified, DOBAN Lima arrival, descent maintain 5,000 feet, QNH 1014, expect ILS runway 26.
Expect a runway 26 and the DOBAN 1 Lima arrival, Skymatix 001. Christer, I've stopped listening to a lot of the speculation on Facebook and so on about this new update for X-Plane. I know that they're talking about initial optimization, and then they say that in the next coming months, maybe next year, I can't remember the exact specific wording they used, they're going to look at the multi-core things. So if you know more, you're welcome to chip in there, put some more info out there. But I've stopped worrying about the speculation a little bit right now.
Hello, Nico.
Hello, Tommy.
We will change your score in real time.
Approach Skymatix 001, requesting descent.
Skymatix 001, descend maintain 5,000 feet.
Descending 5,000 feet, Skymatix 001. In actual fact, you know what, let's just use level change.
Skymatix 001, minus 2,000 feet per minute, please. Schematic 001, descend maintain 2,500 feet, high speed approach, QFD ILS approach, runway 26, report established.
Thank you for the high-speed approach, Skymatic 001. We are descending now to 2,200, Skymatic 001.
Schematic 001, minus 2,500 feet per minute, your way to high, sir.
Okay, going down 2,500 feet per minute, Skymatic 001.
Hello again.
Hello, Mr. Sasso.
Hello.
Schematic 001, please confirm
Hi,
the
John.
capacity 2,500.
How you doing, bud?
Yes, so we're going down
Very
to
busy,
2,500
as you
at
can
2,500
imagine,
feet per
but
minute.
getting there. I'm just full of course to do, so that's all.
As long as you get plenty of rest.
Yeah. Well, I can manage the rest during the night, so that's enough. But during the day, I have a pretty full schedule. I'm happy.
Nico, did you give Sasso those pictures you wanted to see? The video.
I tagged him in it.
Yes, I saw those. Yeah.
Okay. When I saw those, I thought immediately of you, cowboy.
Yeah. That would be great. Do that in the reality.
Yeah, it's fine. I noticed that I didn't go all the way down because I was going down so fast. If I went further, I would have had a problem. So it doesn't matter. Actually, it does not matter.
One thing I must say though, just imagine like 10 years ago having this view outside the cockpit. Just the amount of trees that are, we've come far. Holy shit.
Yeah.
I think in a lot of respects we tend to forget how far we've come.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Schematic 001, please confirm established on ILS.
Yeah, we're established on the ILS. Thank you, sir. Skymatic 001.
Schematic 001, contact tower 135.905, goodbye.
Thank you, switching tower, Skymatic 001. Tower, good morning again, Skymatic 001 on the ILS for runway 26.
Skymatic 001, Tallinn Tower, hello. Wind 330 degrees, side noise vary between 330 to 360 degrees, runway 26, clear to land.
Runway 26, clear to land, Skymatic 001.
But I can wait, see the landing, and then I have to run out again.
Right.
Wow.
You hope I can land, Sasso?
You have the speed brake, I think, extended.
Yeah, I do.
Alright.
He's got his big white pad out, Nico, so be on your best.
Oh my goodness. Yeah.
What's your weight now during the landing?
51.3.
51.3. So you're landing with flaps 30.
Yeah.
51.3, I would say around 48% on the N1 to bring you down nice and easy. That's always a rough calculation that you can use with every Boeing aircraft, Boeing 737. It doesn't matter if it's 600, 800, whatever it is. If you're doing a flaps 30, always take your actual gross weight minus 3 to 4%, and that will be your aim for the N1. For a flap 40 instead, consider the same as the gross weight or even plus 1 or 2%. It really depends on the temperature, how hot it is.
Thank you. PXL, I don't know. How long is the VA going, Uncle John? 4 years now? 3 years? Can't remember.
Oh, just after COVID.
I think we started it in 2020, yeah.
Yeah, 3 years for sure.
Approaching minimums. 200. Minimums. 100. 50. 30. 20. 10.
Whoa, that was a bit of a hard pull there.
Yeah, as a 600. That's as well FS 2020. Okay.
Yeah. I literally just wanted to lift the nose like a millimeter, and this thing just went woo.
Yeah, it's like a glider.
Yeah, I've got air. I need to use the air now.
Skymatix 001, welcome in Tallinn, taxi to gate Mike 9er via Alpha, Mike Bravo.
Mike 9er via Alpha and Bravo, Skymatix 001.
Enjoy the rest, gents. I go to relax a bit and then start again the study.
Okay, Strongs,
right.
Stay well, bye.
Yeah, absolutely. Talk soon, thank you, bye.
Jacob, are you still on stream? You're welcome, Geert. Yeah, thanks for sticking with me through all the troubles in the beginning, man. Glad we sorted this out. Jacob, just tell me it was Mike 6, eh? Too many things happened at once. I messed up. I didn't concentrate at the moment. I think you said it's Mike 6. The parking.
Mike 9er.
Mike 9. Okay, I'm just looking for it. That's Mike 8. Oh, these charts are terrible. Let me just open the actual taxi charts.
Yeah, 9's the one beside me, which I don't know if that probably doesn't actually help you.
Yeah, I'm just going to quickly open it here on my side just to make sure I've got it.
I'm on the 15, Nico. Just pass me and turn left.
Cool. Still want to see it, so just bear with me. Stats. Got it, I've got Mike 9. I've got it. Thank you, Jacob. Yeah, thanks for everybody's help trying to get me there, but like I said, I still had to see it for myself, and eventually I got it. I would like to speak to the guy that did the numbering of these parkings. I think we need a dark room and a sort of hose pipe or something, you know, just to go have a bit of a chat, because anyway, just without a joke now, I really like this airport. I've always loved flying here. I don't do it often enough, clearly, but I love flying here. Looks beautiful, wow. Yeah, and in 2020 we don't have labels. Just thinking out loud now. I can't identify anybody, so for everybody that said it's next to me or it's next to that guy, I can't see labels. I don't know who's who in this zoo.
I'm 13. Right
there you go.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, it helps when you can kind of, you know, identify it. But that's why it was important for me to find it myself, you know. Oh, look at the reflection on that roof. Looks like corrugated iron or glass or something there. Wow.
Skymatix 001, ISO flight. Have a nice day. Bye-bye.
Thank you, Jacob, and thanks for ATC. Have a good day. Bye-bye. There you go, Unicom, and let's see if this stupid thing works now. There you go, without effort. Imagine that. Okay, Christer, enjoy. Enjoy, Steve. Cheerio, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and we'll do it again sometime as soon as I can. I'll let you know. You'll see when I notify you guys. You guys must have fun, whatever you do for the rest of the weekend. Thanks, Mark. Thanks, Tommy. Jacob, if you've got access to our Discord, don't you just want to come and join us quickly? And the link is in the description below the video, so if you can. I think that's it. We made it. Righto, thank you for watching, everybody. We'll talk later. Bye-bye.
Bye.